Locker room. Let me talk with you guys after watching this game tonight. All I can say is I was wrong. I want to be the first to say I was wrong. I had Minnesota, I had New York, and I thought this thing was going to be a battle of the two stars, Bronson and Towns and Ant-Man and my man Julius Irvin, and they're going cross back. It would have been great drama, especially since they made a trade of the bigs this year. Would have been great drama. But Indiana knocks off New York again tonight. Any chance of that happening? Well, I think Minnesota losing last night was going to certainly kill that matchup. But I was thinking maybe New York had a shot, but I think tonight proved that matchup is not going to happen. New York is not going to be, they're not coming back from 3-1. There's no doubt. I don't think they're coming back from 3-1 because even when I watch it, I think both teams are playing probably at their top. Probably at their top. New York fought hard, man, played hard. But in the end, the Pacers always just pull away. It's just like they got one or two more gear, just one more gear that New York doesn't have. So it looks like I'm here to admit maybe I was wrong. And maybe I even looked with my heart and saw instead of with my brain, right? Because me, myself, I'm always talking team over everything. But basketball is so different. You can get superstars in basketball, and they can lift the whole team. But in most, like football, it's really team because there's so many positions on the court, on the field at one time. Only 5 positions on the court at one time. So, 1 or 2 people can really affect it. But when you get 5 together, like when you see OKC all together in those interviews, I talk about it, and I don't think we give enough credit to the closeness of that group, how unselfish they play, and how important even being that close in basketball really matters. See, I never thought it really did. It's certainly not as much as in football, but because you can have what you call individual isolated success on basketball. What I mean by that, LeBron James could take the ball from one rim and dunk it on the other. He didn't need anything from any of his teammates. That's called individual isolated success. Anytime someone could have great individual isolated success, it's that means that you in basketball you can still get victory. At least let me say it this way. And you know what? That's what it is. In basketball, you used to still be able to get great victory if you have that great talent, because he was so much better than everybody else. He can always outscore and do everything he had to do. Even you go back to Michael Jordan time. Like I say all the time, there was not a Michael Jordan on every team. They were good players. But Michael Jordan was a freak of an athlete. And now all these freak athletes have come out. The Ant-Mans, the Donovan Mitchells, the Tyrese Halliburton, and SGA, and different kinds of talents, not the physically jumping out the gym talent like Ant-Man is, or Donovan Mitchell when he takes off. But certainly putting up the points, putting up the game that the superstar talent puts up. So now you can't beat, since everybody had their superstar talent, now 5 guys playing together matters more than anything. And that's what you're seeing. Think about it. This thing went from finding 2 people to become teammates and do things, then they got 3, and now then you go try to get all more. And now Oklahoma's saying we got 5 guys. Indiana they said we're a team. All of us are bad dudes. This might be something right here, Back to those system days. I remember I mess with Marshall Faulk sometimes because I used to tell him they blew it. It used to be a star system until they played the Patriots. And when they played the Patriots, they blew it. They gave way to the Belichick way and the Patriots and all of that stuff. Walking out, holding hands. Before, it was like we were the triplets. You had real superstars. Basketball's getting that way now. The group is getting as important as that individual. This is going to be interesting to watch. And I say all of that because it's going to be interesting to see what you want to see. You will answer about this new wave. You will give me an understanding of how you like this new wave. You see, because looks like with both 3-1 series, looks like we're going to have OKC and Indy, the Pacers, in the finals. These are two stars about to happen. So you don't have the big city of New York. You don't have the projected next face of the league and Ant-Man. Let's see if your eye gate, your attention, let's see what it says. Let's see if you like this. This small town, no superstar, bunch of guys playing hard together. More than you like that other stuff that we always have. You see what I'm saying? We always preach, oh, he's got to be a team player. It's all about team. Let's see if you really believe that or if you just bumping gums. Because Indy and OKC in the NBA Finals, let's see what the ratings are going to be. You'll answer this question, and then we'll talk about it in the locker room. But that looks like it's where we're headed. And I just wanted to say, I reach with my heart, but my brain is saying, it's showing me things now. It says, this is what's going on in the NBA. So we're going to be close, tight-knit groups. That's going to be the turn. Dude, Indiana and Oklahoma. Two budding superstars. Which one will grab the ring and become the superstar? Tomorrow's a big game. But like I said, I believe I can fairly say New York and Minnesota not coming back from a 3-1 deficit. Just not going to happen. All right, locker room.